The reason you're not respected is simple. You stay too long. You argue too long. You explain too long. You tolerate too long. And because you stay, people learn something about you. They learn that no matter what they do, you won't leave. Respect is not built on how much you endure. It's built on what you refuse to tolerate. And the highest form of power in any relationship, business, friendship, dating, social circles, is the ability to walk away without drama. Not loud, not emotional, not explosive, calm, controlled, final. Let's talk about the art of that. First, understand why walking away creates respect. Most people think confrontation creates dominance. It doesn't. Control creates dominance. When someone disrespects you and you explode, you look reactive. When someone disrespects you and you beg for understanding, you look desperate. But when someone crosses a line and you calmly detach, you communicate something powerful. You value yourself more than the situation. And that is rare. People don't respect the person who argues the loudest. They respect the person who can leave without needing closure. Second, stop trying to convince people to treat you better. Nobody talks about this enough. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, ignores your boundaries, or manipulates you, and you keep explaining why it hurts, you're negotiating your value. Respect isn't negotiated. It's demonstrated. You show people how to treat you by what you tolerate. If you tolerate disrespect, you train them to continue. If you remove access calmly, you reset the dynamic. Walking away is not weakness, it's boundary enforcement. Third, detach emotionally before you detach physically. This is where most people fail. They try to leave while still emotionally attached, so they come back. They check messages. They stalk social media. They wait for an apology. True walking away starts internally. You reduce emotional investment first. You stop reacting instantly. You stop oversharing. You stop seeking validation. You become neutral. Then, if necessary, you exit. And because you already detached emotionally, the exit is clean, not dramatic, just decisive. Fourth, never announce your departure as a threat. I'm done. You're going to regret this. Watch what happens. That's not walking away. That's seeking a reaction. Real power doesn't warn. It adjusts silently. When you constantly threaten to leave but never do, you lose credibility. Fifth, understand that access is five. Fifth, understand that access is privilege. Your time is access. Your attention is access. Your energy is access. When someone disrespects you and still gets full access to you, you send a signal. There are no consequences. The art of walking away is often not physical distance. It's reducing access, less availability, less emotional openness, less effort, not out of bitterness, out of self-respect. When access changes, behavior often changes. And if it doesn't, you already know what to do. Sixth, stop fearing being misunderstood. One reason people stay too long is fear. Fear of being seen as cold, fear of being labeled dramatic, fear of losing mutual connections. But here's the truth. If someone benefits from your tolerance, they will always label your boundaries as dramatic. When you walk away, they may call you sensitive. Let them. You don't need universal approval. You need internal alignment. Walking away without drama means you're okay with not explaining yourself to everyone. Seventh, silence is stronger than revenge. Most people want to leave loudly. They want the other person to feel pain, to regret, to chase. But revenge keeps you emotionally tied. Silence frees you. No long goodbye speech. No exposing secrets, no online subliminals, just distance. Silence creates curiosity. Silence creates reflection. Silence preserves your dignity. And dignity builds respect, even from people who lost access to you. Eighth, choose long-term respect over short-term comfort. It's comfortable to stay. even in toxic situations. It's familiar, predictable. Walking away is uncomfortable. There's uncertainty, loneliness, adjustment. But every time you stay in something beneath you, your self-respect decreases slightly. And when your self-respect drops, people feel it. They sense hesitation. They sense fear. They sense dependency. When you choose discomfort for the sake of standards, your posture changes, your tone changes, your energy changes, and people treat you differently. Ninth, understand that walking away reveals who values you. When you reduce access, two things happen. Some people chase, some people disappear, and that tells you everything. You don't need to test loyalty with arguments. Distance exposes truth naturally. The ones who care will reach out respectfully. The ones who benefited from you will move on quietly. Either way, you gain clarity, and clarity is power. Tenth, never return without change. This is critical. If you walk away but come back the same way, nothing changes. Your exit must reset standards. If you return, it must be with boundaries. Calm, firm, clear. If the environment hasn't changed and you re-enter without consequence, you lose leverage. Walking away is powerful, but only if it's real. Now, let's bring this back to the hook. The reason you're not respected is simple. You haven't shown that you can leave. Once people know you can detach without chaos, without begging, without emotional explosions, they move differently around you because they understand something. You're not controlled by fear of loss. And the person who isn't afraid to lose cannot be controlled. Walking away without drama is not about ego. It's about discipline. It's about self-respect. It's about understanding that your presence is valuable, and not everyone deserves unlimited access to it. When you master this, you stop arguing for better treatment. You start requiring it silently, and the world adjusts. If you want to go deeper into mastering psychological discipline, emotional control, and understanding power dynamics at a higher level, we've put together a complete ebook set. 112 Alpha Tactics of Dark Psychology breaks down strategic awareness, leverage, and internal strength. How to analyze people teaches you how to read behavior, detect manipulation early, and understand hidden motives before they cost you. If you're serious about strengthening your mindset and learning how to move with calm authority, check the link in the bio and access the full set. Because once you truly understand the art of walking away, you don't lose people. You lose what was never aligned. And that's not drama. That's growth.